lovers in the house. Oh yeah.
Hold on. No, we not ready.
This one goes out to all the Aquarius, yo. Everybody celebrate the birthday tonight, yo. Thank y'all so much for coming out and partying with this little session.
Uh-oh. We in trouble. Monsoon's yelling. Let's go. Mika, please don't. Mika, please don't encourage her, Mika.
Hello.
Welcome to them damn fans on our Corona-cation. Listen.
Yes, Lord.
Listen. All I'm gonna say is let's start it off by saying we are very aware of what's taking place, and though we are possibly making slight of it in a joking manner, we know how serious it is. But with everything that's being reported on it being so sad, we decided it was time that you bring a little bit of understanding and humor back to it. Listen, life happens. I'm not saying that it doesn't. We are very, very, very apologetic to any of the victims who have been swept up, caught up, and have lost their life due to the coronavirus. But for those of us who can avoid it, there are things you need to do. Hey girl, hey. For those who do work like I do, we have been restricted. I am on leave right now. For 2 weeks, they shut the schools down. They're supposed to be deep cleaning. Shout out to all my kiddos who should not be watching this. And if your mom is watching it, have fun with your disrespectful kid.
Do that packet.
I pray they talk to you the way they think they're going to talk to me at school every day for the next 14 days.
Yeah, do the packet.
Shame on you.
Put the game down. Get off YouTube.
I don't care what you do. You home with your mother. Just have your work when you come back to school.
Ooh, heard that.
Period.
Y'all sent them home with work.
Of course.
Did we?
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
And for those who have textbooks and Chromebooks, there are no excuses.
None.
You're home doing nothing all day.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
My kids got their own tablet. I couldn't pay the $3. I wasn't. What's up, Telly?
Listen,
I wasn't going to pay the $3.
I'm still in those Pumas, too. Just know that. I don't know.
It
What
ain't-
size shoe you wear?
It ain't small enough for your foot.
Oh, man.
They got some of your size left.
I couldn't
Oh, you said
find
they
it.
got some left in your size.
I couldn't find
How much? She said how much you got on it.
No, she didn't. That's not what we're...
That's what she thinking.
Look, I had got to
She
page
speaks for
20
she.
and still hadn't seen the daggone
seen
shoe.
it.
The ones you...
man.
We're talking about
We're talking to the people about something serious.
Sorry, people.
All right,
Shoes are
guys.
serious, too.
I know you guys have heard it. Those of you that already do it, you're used to it. If I see one more post about a person complaining about washing their disgusting hands, you are the reason why I do not eat at any potlucks. You are the reason why I have buffet phobias. You are the reason why I would rather wave from across the room than get next to you to dap you like you disgust me. We hear you leave out the bathroom from the club without the water coming on. Like,
Crazy.
ew.
I be seeing them at work.
Ew.
ew.
Go over to the water, turn the water on, get your paper towels so you'll have them ready to turn the knob off so you don't have to touch it with your clean hands. Sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Happy Birthday. I don't care, but sing it and scrub a dub dub.
Wash them joints.
Okay, take your paper towel, dry your hands off, use that same paper towel to open the door. You feel me? Get back to your desk, hand sanitizer. Like, it's a real thing, people. It's a serious thing. Like, 70% alcohol. Like, these are all real things. I'm not telling anybody to live in fear. I am telling you to live in preparation.
You gotta take precautions.
The symptoms can be in your body from anywhere from 2 to 14 days without you seeing any symptoms. So you are an incubator, aka a carrier of the germ. Please do your best to take all precautions to use the proper hygiene to protect those around you. I'm asking you nicely. That's the only way to slow a pandemic. And if they put you on restriction, respect their restriction. Now, speaking of restrictions, guys,
Oh, man.
let's get on what we got into in GoGo and what we will not get into in GoGo because of the restrictions that the coronavirus
Jeez.
has put in place. DC dropped a lot of information today. Virginia dropped a lot of information today. Maryland already dropped their information, and I feel like from seeing what everybody is doing around them, their numbers will slim too. So I know we only got into one thing in Crank this week. Physically, we got into one thing in Crank, and that was last night across the pond.
Across.
We took
the
a
pond.
fan field trip.
We crossed a couple ponds.
We
couple
crossed
ponds.
a pond, a lake,
Ocean.
over the hills and through the woods
To
to
grandmother's
grandmother's house we go. Listen, we parked under a tree that made us think it was snowing.
Man, listen.
I got caught up in JY. That's all I have
But
to
blame
say.
the drink, too.
Yeah,
Because
blame them.
and it was raining. It was like ice rain. So, with the ice
It was
rain.
hell when we came outside.
It was. So the ice rain is coming down. When we get to Virginia, we pop. Okay? An hour and some minutes. But once we get there,
Oh no. It wasn't a whole hour.
Everybody looking at me.
but anywho,
We back.
we get there, we pop. It's still kind of raining. Next thing I know, I see
We're
these-
live. Hold up, we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
We pre-gaming. We fan pre-gaming.
I see these little white flakes.
She
I said-
she asked me of all people, is this snowing? I'm like, yeah, it is.
Like, is it snowing?
With the good contacts in. Yeah, it is.
She said, yeah. I said, no, it's not. Then I just happened to roll down the window and look to my right behind me a little bit, and there's a tree with little white flowers on it.
Let me tell y'all what happened during this pregame.
All over my truck.
She's very upset about it.
Because she can't wash her truck because she just had body work done to
Okay,
it.
listen.
So she can't.
You can wash it, hand wash,
She's
soft
not doing
cloth, no brushes, no waxes,
She's-
no
she's
tire
not-
shine, nothing oil based. You can.
She's not doing that.
Oh well,
Not right now.
now you have a Dalmatian vehicle for a little while. It's all right.
Because it's black with
It's
little
all
white
right. Yeah, it's
flower
cute.
flakes on it.
So listen, y'all. This person to my right has this thumb drive in the car cranking, y'all. So we're out there parked, we pre-gaming. This JY comes on.
Let me tell you something.
I lost my mind.
She got.
Out the vehicle.
You remember that? You remember when that whole ghost riding thing was?
Ghost ride the whip.
Remember that whole? That was a little fad at one point. But we're parked. This chick jumps out the car.
I lost it. I don't know where. Did I leave it at home? I lost it.
She lost it in the cup that I made her.
Rough
But-
It Off came on.
Slim. She's
I
out.
had room to rough it.
The Caucasian stepped.
We're not going to
down
even talk
the
about that one.
They're walking.
My
down-
eyes was closed. I
She
didn't
was
even
so
see
into
him.
what she was doing. She didn't even know they had walked
My
past.
eyes was closed.
So I just had to politely, good evening.
Shout out to Major League. Happy 6th bandiversary. I'm not going to say anniversary. I'm going to say bandiversary because it was the band's 6th. And that crank. Breeze. Woo! Boy.
When there's a what?
When the sun goes down, there's always a breeze. And he boogied. And he two-stepped. And he did, ready? He turned his hat to the back. And that flex. So
You
disrespectful.
forgot the whole.
Disrespectful with yourself. And then Montana goes in the back and finds this dishwasher gloves
Yes.
that
Lord.
come up to him.
All right up to here.
And he's walking through the club like this.
But-
Are you ready for the coronavirus? Because I'm ready.
He has no sense.
There's something
whatsoever.
wrong with that dude, man.
Hey.
Who even knew he was coming?
I
Nobody.
didn't know.
That's about right. That's about right. But you still need to sanitize your hands. She's not playing with y'all nasty hand people. But it was a great night of crank. Nudie, Scooter, what y'all getting to and crank this week?
Scooter.
Friday, I went to Lounge 66 to check out Prophecy Band.
It
How
was
was
just
that?
prophecy on the card? Okay.
They did 3 sets.
Shout out to Saeed. What's up, Sai?
Saeed.
And, I mean, they sounded all right to me.
What does that mean?
You
They
know what's
sounded
coming.
all right.
This shit is like a tennis match.
Definition, sir.
Oh, hey.
That's his definition. It was all right.
I mean, they ain't sound bad. They sounded all right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Little something.
I don't know what that means.
That
They
sounded clear.
didn't sound bad.
I mean, it
They weren't trash.
was different.
Question.
I'm gonna say it like this.
Would you pay to see them again? I ain't even gonna play with it. We not even gonna duck this rack. Listen, we gonna shoot straight from the hip.
No.
All right.
Because anytime, listen. I'm looking through the camera. Anytime you got
Why
rub
you
your
looking like that, though?
You almost made me spit my drink.
anytime you got
Stop
rub
playing,
your
y'all.
hands together like
All
this
over me, though.
and be like,
It was gonna go that way. Sorry, Tally, in advance.
I mean,
that
you know.
that would have caught your kneecap.
it's fine. Everybody, people don't realize everybody don't have it. Some people they're working towards it.
I mean,
Everybody
maybe it was their off night, but I wouldn't. Nope.
Okay,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
I ain't taking no chances.
What you get into, sir?
I ain't taking no chances. I went to see
The usual suspects.
The Usual Suspects. I definitely went to see The Usual Suspects, but it was with a
That's
different.
right. Rocket Rob's birthday was
Yeah.
Wednesday.
NJY.
It was Wednesday, and
they
then
kicked
Bugs.
Off, they kicked off BU birthday Friday
Uh-huh.
night.
T-Bob called me and said, "Nudie, I'm coming to see what band tonight." I'm gonna listen. I'm listen. Today is shoot straight from the hip. A Sunday. Okay.
I don't think y'all want me to do that. I've been drinking too.
So
This may go left for a whole lot, and I do not have a Make It Right Monique Monday. I don't have it in
I
me.
don't know. I just
I'm
don't
on
care to
vacation, so I don't. Oh, what's?
Oh.
that. I'm a little late.
Listen,
so,
let me hold up. Let me.
Sometimes
Everybody
you get
kick back.
frustrated.
Come on, let's lean back.
So
we
what
getting out
hammer?
the
Let's
way.
hammer.
Okay.
So I went to
Alright,
see what
lean it
band.
back.
I went to see what band. It's Walker's birthday. You know.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna go show.
Don't
my
look at
love.
me. I'm looking at you. This your story, sir. Like
Definitely gonna go show
I
blood
was.
love. So
I was in the bed. Shh.
just a little bit disappointed. Just a little bit
Oh.
disappointed. It's been 2 weeks I've been disappointed.
Tell me more.
Well, I got disappointed. Look at the camera. I got disappointed the week before last, cause you know they're partying. What band gonna do what it do?
Right.
Okay.
The sound could be messed up or whatever, what have you.
They're gonna push through.
It could be 1,000 people. It could be one person.
Come on, let's get into it.
I'm
What
getting into
meat
it.
and potatoes? What disappointed yourself? Like we don't. Why we beat around the bush? The bush not here.
You told your story.
But we not gonna beat around it. Let's
you
go.
drove, the flowers
Yeah, we
smell,
not
you
no
parked.
no flower smell. Let's
So-
get into it.
Okay, so
meat and potatoes.
okay,
we
meat
got
potatoes.
guests. Let's go.
Oh, that's right. So meat and potatoes is what band doing their thing. By the time Chris get up there, you know he gonna hit this button, hit that button. All right. So girls partying. They partying on the stage.
Right.
They want them partying on
Gotcha.
the stage.
Hey, Rocket.
Security comes and just snatch the girl off the stage. Like physically did way too. Just like way too much. Just like way too much. First of all, you stepped all the way up on the stage. You said 2 minutes. You put 2 minutes in their face, right? 10 seconds later, you put the 1 minute sign up, but then when you put in the 1 minute sign up, you stepping up on stage. Now you so far up on stage, you should grab a mic, right? So rapper like, like, I got this. You tell me 2 minutes, it's a go-go band. It's 2 minutes, how long? It's 2 minutes and 120 seconds? All right? No, it's not. That means get ready to close it down. You should have told me 2 minutes 10 minutes ago, right? So now I'm trying to run through my thing to get the fans what they want. So snatch the girl off the stage, like jive threw the girl down, like getting all physical. Man, I was like, you know, I don't record none of that type of stuff. Camera go off, right?
Right.
I didn't put my own personal viewage. So I should though, because I can go back and watch it later. So anyway, but I don't. So like I'm sitting there watching, I'm trying to help the girl. She at this point, she don't want no help. Like get off me, everybody get off me. You know what I'm saying? So rapper like, you know, well, we can't. We want her on the stage. We said she could party, whatever. Okay, boom. All right, next week come. I'm ready. We partying. We doing our thing. having fun. It's gonna do what it do. It's levels to it. Sometimes, like when you have it, you don't always be up here. You can go through your progression of your songs and the crowd gonna love it because you got a catalog. It ain't always on 1,000, but you could do your thing and I can enjoy myself. But it was just a lot going on, which I'm not even gonna speak on. Sometimes you just gotta be
Well,
there.
why not?
Because I don't want to. And Nudie do what Nudie want to do. I don't want to speak on it. I'm going to say, I'm not no
So,
disrespect to you, see. I'm just
We
saying.
are
I
going
know
to
you're
get
not.
into the guests
Right.
that we
I
have
can't
in the
finish?
studio, ladies. I mean, that seemed like it was going left, so I
It was not
gonna-
going left.
I
Let me
was gonna
finish.
say,
Let me
move
finish.
on.
It's not, it's not going left. I'm not going to get
it's-
into the personal ins and outs. I'm close. Like if I was at your show.
Okay, but this is my thing. If you're not gonna get into the personals, we're not gonna explain why we're not gonna get into the personals. That's just pointless. If we're not gonna get into it and we're not gonna get into the personals, it's no need to explain why we're not gonna get into the personals because what's understood doesn't need to be
So let me
explained.
finish
You were
my
just
sto-
explaining
so let me
it.
finish my story anyway. So, make a long story short, as a fan, I didn't get what I wanted to get out of my band because it was a lot going on. And when you got stuff going on, you gotta keep in mind that people are watching. People see it. Some people really focusing in on what you're doing, and they see what you're doing, and they don't like it. They don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just it was a lot going on. There was a lot going on from the following week. It was stuff that all that energy transpired on from the security or whatever, what have you.
Rob,
It
he
was-
said
it
he's
was
not
just a
going to
lot.
speak on it because he doesn't want to. So maybe that's a conversation y'all need to have offline, respectfully, being respectful. Maybe y'all need to talk offline about it.
So it was just a lot. It was a lot going on that, fans watching. That's the synopsis of everything. Fans watching and they see what's going on, whether you know it or whether you don't. While you in your zone, in your moment, going through whatever personal thing you might be going through. It's personal. People out here, they pay their money. They want to see. They live this. They gave their time up. They could be at home with their family.
You got it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all. I'm not about to say, oh, this person did this and then this person did that. That's not me.
Yep, y'all can talk about it off camera. We're not going to get into
Who
it.
that, Rob?
So we're not going to get into it.
Oh, call me.
No, what I'm
Call
saying
me.
is if we're not going to get into it, we're not even going to
Yeah,
sit
that's
here
it.
and
I'm not about
dilly-dally around with it.
Yeah,
We have
that's
guests
it.
in the
Moving
building.
forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, these disrespectful, these unapologetic, disrespectful,
They don't apologize.
freaking mother in the studio today. I don't want to drop any F-bombs because I'm trying to be respectful on this Coronication Sunday.
No.
These motherfuckers right
Exactly.
here,
Yo.
they do things to my soul.
Like that?
Listen,
Jim.
listen.
It's almost like saying,
Ooh. Say it again. Ooh, girl. You know if you're going to get that crank, you are going to get
that crank.
that crank.
Exactly.
It's no question. Listen, y'all can come in there cute in them heels if you want to.
I'm not.
You not making it through first set.
I'm not.
Ain't you gonna be walking out
Don't
the parking
expect
lot
me to.
like a calf that's learning how to walk with your legs wobbling and your
Yeah,
feet
don't
bowing, and you not even bow leg. You just gonna be all noodle legged.
Don't expect me to. I'm not doing it. And I will not take off no heels and walk in the club
Listen,
barefoot.
I'm coming
I
in
will
my
not do
tennis
it.
shoes because I know the boogie game is serious. It just is what it is.
Man, these mofos have my feet hurting in sneakers. So imagine if I had on heels.
And it's the petty part. So when we leave in the club, let me tell you about this one right here. If you roll with her, you know what it is. She wants to listen to the footage. I want to hear to make sure it's not distorted and it sound good. But she want to listen to this much. You can't start and stop. I'm about to shoot straight from the hip. That's like somebody putting the tip in and then like you can't get no more. Like we not doing that. That's not what we doing. You gonna give it to me all. I need it all. Like
He said, well.
she's disrespectful.
Hey, they was disrespectful. So
That don't mean you get to carry the tradition on.
Well-
Somebody has to be the adult. It should be you.
I'm not ready to go.
I don't care. Toys R Us is closed.
They are.
They coming back.
Are they?
Online.
There's gonna be some couple stores.
Online.
Select few stores.
Yeah, that means not in
How
our
many
neighborhood.
toy stores?
So online.
How many toy stores exist?
toy stores.
Yes,
None?
but not adult toys. Not adult stores.
They cost too much.
I'm talking about.
She's not getting that back. Adult toys. No, you better not be with it.
I'm not with the shenanigans today, okay? I'm not doing it.
Cece, I gave you a kiss.
You trying to make me cut up.
Yes, you need to.
No, we're getting right back to this crank. Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio right
I
now,
tried.
I could introduce them, but I feel like it's more genuine if they introduce themselves. Can we shift to them, please? They need their camera time. You see how fly they looking? 3
You got your mic on, baby. It should
Yes.
be in the seat beside you.
HD shorties.
It's like a. Yeah, there you go.
And I want y'all to do your intros, and I want y'all to do up-and-coming events, because we're going to shameless plug the whole way through, but we about to get into some good conversation.
Y'all can grab that microphone.
A lot of laughs. Listen, you may not be in the house. No, you may not be in the monitors, but you're in the house. Or are they in? They in both? Oh, we showing off this
Okay.
Sunday. Hallelujah.
You gonna go after
Step your
him?
game up.
Oh,
He has a mic on.
He has a mic on.
so I'm Everett, manager of the band, original member.
Hi, Mr. Brown.
Hey,
Hi,
hey,
E.
hey. What's good? What's good?
Yes.
Yeah, I got a message.
Everett is looking for you.
Everett is looking for you.
Now, she got to go to the principal
I'm like,
office.
wait, what?
Right,
What
what I
happened
do?
So
here?
then I get an
Like, what I
inbox.
do?
Who is Everett? I'm like,
Who is Everett?
we're in trouble.
No,
Sorry.
y'all got jokes.
That's the way it
That's
happened.
what
Especially
In
happened.
real
how
life.
In
In
real
real
life.
life.
Everett's looking
I
for
remember.
Yes.
Everett.
Crazy.
Yeah, she
Look.
who was Everett?
So then I get a separate message like, who is Everett and why is he looking for me? I'm like, I'm going to hit you right back. Let me see what's going on. I thought we were in trouble. But, okay.
Principal's office.
Yeah, listen, Principal Everett. That sounds like a thing. It's
That's
a thing.
crazy.
Is that a thing?
That.
That's a thing.
It felt
That
like
was a thing.
that day.
Picture that.
Come on, Monty.
I'm Monty. Y'all, can y'all hear me? Oh, I gotta put this up.
You got to talk it to
You're on
that.
stage right now.
I'm Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
He's on.
Shut up, Teddy. Vocalist. Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah,
There
see?
you go.
Yeah.
There you know you on.
Welcome to the party.
And the band rapper. I do a little bit of everything.
All right.
She the hype person too. She listen.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Makes you want to. Oh. Makes you want.
Don't give her that cut back.
Elmos Tyson.
Come on, man.
Tyson
Sorry.
Holyfield and Foreman.
Pass her the water.
want-
Jesus.
You're in timeout.
Thank you.
So we know those cups work well.
Yes, they do. Very well. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Breaking my cell phone's not an option.
Hey,
though.
D.
He kept it short and simple.
D is D.
Pool. I'm going to body player.
Hey, Boo.
In the trenches.
Sally.
Telly blocks and bill.
Hey, Tally.
Hey, light skin. Upcoming events, guys.
Oh.
You don't have the mic, baby. We need the people to hear you.
My birthday party.
Yes.
That's why.
Monty 3030 down Lounge 66, March the 27th. If the virus don't shut us down, then we have to push it back. But as of right now, it's still on. You know, tickets, we got them early bird tickets. They flying out, but like I said, we don't know what's gonna happen with this thing and whether or not we're gonna have to push it back. But that joint gonna be crazy. Monty's 30th, 26th, and we got come in
Shock Bar first Friday.
Shock Bar every first Friday, and then we got the we went in and did a live CD, a live joint the other day, so we in process of mixing that, and we're gonna put it in the streets free for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, we just gonna hand that out. It's gonna be on thumb drives and CDs.
Oh.
So
And we're trying to
disrespectful.
get this barcode
They-
thing done so you could just
Digital
get it to
download
your
it?
phone.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
We already knew they was disrespectful.
And
man.
then we about to go back in to work on another EP or singles and stuff. So we're gonna be real busy in the
So
studio.
I'm going
Yeah, I keep
to
that
have
music out
some
there.
summertime cookout crank. That's what I'm gonna have.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have some summertime cookout crank.
Absolutely.
Like I can
Absolutely.
pull up to the cookout with y'all cranking, and everybody like, oh,
Windows down.
the DJ needs whatever
like,
she's
yeah.
playing, and I can be like, oh, okay, let me give you
Windows
this
down.
crack. I got
Yeah.
this crack for you.
Remember back,
I'm
how
serving
you
the
used to do
fiends.
back at Anacostia Park, go through the
Hello.
park with your windows down,
Hello.
music blasting.
But this is the thing.
Or Haynes
But
Point.
no. Now it's different because you got your live, so you can really slow walking and talk to the people while they getting the crack and you pulling up and they get the people say, what you listening to? Oh, you need this crack too. Like, yeah. A big worm. I'm gonna be the big worm. It's coming.
worm.
It's coming.
Big worm.
You bet. Yes. Rollers and everything. Like everything. We gotta get them fiends together.
Got you.
All right. So, guys, what made you fall in love with Go-Go?
Ooh,
Yeah.
as an old head.
What?
As the old head.
Oh, all right.
How old is this?
No,
Never mind.
ma'am.
I'm just messing. I'm just messing.
Showbiz age is 40.
I just-
We do
I'm
not
just
go over
messing.
40 in
Blame it on this cup.
showbiz.
Don't-
We don't go over 40 in
judge me.
showbiz.
There you go.
You can be 400. Black
First
don't
show
cry.
was Crystal Skate EU. And
You just told your age.
yeah,
Oh.
it don't matter.
I'm with it.
I'm cool with it. So yeah, that changed everything for me. I was in love after that. So
That smile.
that's something else right there.
That's a little bit different for me.
But she's used to having a mic in her hand. I'm not understanding.
No,
Or is it the question?
the question.
Okay.
When I fell in, well, I always like go-go, but I was like raised on go-go. My mom no go. She actually wanted to be in a
Your
go-go
mom and
band.
your aunties and them, they used to have
My
being
mother
that.
wanted to be in a go-go band so bad.
Why y'all ain't make one out of the pots and pans? What's wrong with y'all?
I've never heard a dream right now. So it's always been around. As far as I would say that's it. It's always been around. It's just always been around to me.
Yeah, moms and aunties get together.
As long as they not in there working the walls. I don't want to have those memories ingrained in the back of my, or popping any coochies. I don't want any of those memories. Oh, no. I don't want to
She said
remember
that's what she was
that.
doing.
I don't, oh, God, my eyes are burning. I don't want
Your
to
mom
see
is
this.
definitely your biggest fan for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
For me, oh man, I seen Junkyard outside in Dutch Village. That's like
Yes.
right behind Bellhaven, like
Yeah.
when they still had buckets.
Yes.
That did something for me.
You
so
know what
then
it
we
did
went
for
around
me.
the way.
That's everybody.
And I don't know if y'all remember Ill Bill.
Yes.
He passed away, rest in peace. Bill was like Bill was from Trinidad, but he had moved into Landover. And he was like the first person to like put us on to, how to make the bucket sound like the snare and all of that. And we started doing that just around the way. So that kind of built it up. At first I thought I was going to be the tallest Congo player in the world, but I sucked. And so they was like,
But
no,
you sucked?
Yeah, I sucked on the Congo.
Hand speed, what was it?
Terrible, everything.
The coordination going.
Oh,
You couldn't get your booga baka together.
Booga Baka was all.
It wasn't a book bok, it was a book bok.
Bill said at the time it was like a lot of. That's when NWA was like coming on real heavy, and he was like, "Well, you sound like Eazy-E. Get on the mic," and that's how that happened. But I think the real love was when my brother brought that Go-Go Live home from Landover Mall.
goodness gracious.
And he put that VHS in and funk.
You just stressing
Everybody
me
in
out.
the Jones said, "Wind me up for funk."
I want to dance.
I was so hurt when
I
somebody
walked
stole
out.
my.
Yeah, oh man.
Man, listen.
Just cool with the trench on and
Pimping.
Yeah, man.
Say
it,
what?
It was terrible, man.
Yeah.
EU eliminated. They did the whole doctor. What they
Right.
had Doc Vader out there.
It was a performance.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And that for me was it. That thing for me was it. So.
When did you fall in love with Go-Go? What made you fall in love with Go-Go?
Well, true, like, shit, I was born in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Go-Go some shit like that. It's like, you don't even know how not to love it. It's like your mother. You was already like, I don't remember my life without Go-Go. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know how to not love go-go. Like, that shit a natural thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so since I was born, for real, that's when I fell in love with it.
I know that's right.
Come on, Sally. Come on, light skin. Come on,
Same
Lava.
thing to piggyback on pool. First time I heard it, just fell in love with it. That's all I can say.
That's the Chico DeBarge of y'all band, guys. That is the Chico DeBarge of your band. So, when we see you guys perform, we see fun. Like, y'all are having a good time while y'all are performing. Like, we can tell. Oh, listen. Except.
There we go.
Except. There is one exception.
Hey, swear, it was, hey.
What was it?
That was the best. Listen.
I know what they
That was my favorite night. That was my favorite memory in Go-Go for 2019.
Lord have mercy.
It was so smooth though. But like watching him, like he was about to jump in the double Dutch ropes. And I'm watching him and I see him just looking at him like, don't even do it.
Yeah, the Sandman hook.
Don't even do it. And then the girl that was holding him up and he just, and then he did it. I was like, gee, look, he's sliding. And then you slid on over, tapped him on the chest, leaned over, told everybody what to do on your way down to the steps, told him to get there and just patted him on the chest.
What's the other young lady's name?
Keisha.
Hey,
Miss
y'all,
Keisha.
the face. Do the lips, You got it.
Keisha was sick.
No,
She said,
you
better stop.
that shit. Don't start that shit tonight.
That's mama of the band. So
And he looked at her. He did like this. She said,
Oh, she was pissed when he did that.
she looked at him like,
Nigga, don't put
he
your
put his, oh yes he did. He put his hand in it like he was about to shampoo it. Hey, listen, she went from singing to,
Hey, go ahead.
I kill you.
I did not know that.
Hey, yeah. But it's one of my favorite moments because it was handled so smooth.
Kept going.
It was handled so smooth. It's like one monkey don't stop no show, literally. And if you're not paying attention, you didn't know what was going on. But just because we were front and center, it was like, this is so amazing to see. Like,
you can't
it
stop
really,
watching.
yeah,
What's going to happen next? He's gone. Well, wait, he's back.
Yes! Where did he come from? Because when they got back on, we saw the mic and know him, and she's like, bitch. Look who's missing. And I'm looking like, oh yes! And then he slid on in when you turned your back. I said, he about to get it.
That was fun though.
But it was a great moment because the crank was so unapologetic that if you didn't catch it, you didn't catch it. But the transition to removing to keeping on cranking was so seamless. Mm-hmm. And that is what made me, outside of the crank, fall in love with y'all.
Yeah, and for it to be my first time seeing them, it was like that didn't deter me from coming back.
Even after I got verbally attacked about the WGNs out back. Shame on you.
Somebody who did that?
The WGNs out back.
It was only us three there, right? Out back where?
And you know, at the yard, the back, the patio area.
The
No,
chateau?
no, at Nipsey's. Yeah,
Somebody attacked you about the WGN?
not so much as an attack. That word is really strong, but
Who gonna spill it? Who
it
come
was.
at you about
It was. It was.
that was before the WGN, right? They're saying it was before the that was before the WGNs and Nipsey's.
So you telling me that we didn't get told to come outside and you didn't square up, but like we was about to wreck like I squared up? Is that what you saying? Because I need to know if you was ready like I was ready. Because were we ready or was I just ready?
Who made y'all ready?
I was ready.
Oh, all right. We not even gonna play with it.
I want to know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the word.
We not gonna play
We'll
with it.
tell you about it.
Y'all got it. Y'all might as well say now.
Right.
It's a member?
We'll get in trouble.
We'll definitely.
A member of us?
No, sir, absolutely not. No.
More than one band that played that night.
No one in the, no one in your band. Absolutely not. No. Let's clear that. It was no one in the Obsession band.
And let's make this very clear. I did reach out to Obsession to be a part of the WGNs. So let's make it clear. I reached out and they made a decision, which I respect. So for all of y'all who have 1,000,001 rumors about the WGNs and the way it was done, talk to your lead talkers or your managers. Invitations were sent out. Period, point blank, end the conversation. So we're not even going to play that favoritism game that she only selected. It wasn't that.
Right. But now that video, Pooh put us on to that when you sing that. When you remember when they was doing the interview on us, I think you was the one that had seen it.
Oh, and we stressed you out, Everett.
About the video? I was a little paranoid.
On stage.
I was a little paranoid.
You were paranoid?
Just a little bit.
Was it Pooh? It wasn't
what?
Pooh.
About what? About the video?
Who seen the first video that they did when they did the report?
Somebody sent it to me.
Because you was like, look at this.
Yeah. What's that?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. No, I sent the YouTube link out.
Y'all swap it?
Yeah, somebody gave me the YouTube link.
It must have been Animal. Animal found it. But like I said, at first it was like they killing us. And then we listened to it, and I was like, they not killing us. They telling everybody that we was cranking. They just talking about the night.
But that crank was so overpowering and so overwhelming. Y'all, listen. I was pressed for her to put y'all video up. I ain't want to wait till Move Something Mondays. I needed it now. Like, I needed it.
No video.
I couldn't even stay live long enough.
Goes up.
I had the boogie
this week.
That's what's up.
It goes up the following Monday. Move
Exactly.
Something Mondays.
Why do I do
7:30
that?
in the morning.
I do that because some bands have more than one show during the week.
And we don't want to rob you of any money you could be making.
So therefore, instead of, you know what I'm saying, posting it right after the show, you know what I'm saying, I wait till the following week.
Right.
So at the beginning of the week, they get to see it. Oh, I need to go check them out.
And then
that's my way of thinking.
And then Cece jumps in the inbox first thing Monday morning.
Definitely.
Of course.
Or comment.
I love my Monday morning crank.
7 a.m.
That's when
at my desk.
That's when the first video goes public. 7 a.m.
Yes.
No, it was respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honestly truthful with you, I like that with that camera because I didn't even know that we was being. I never really paid attention that we was being recorded.
The camera's right in your face.
I know, and I never
literally
seen it when they said. I was like, hold on. Then I started thinking. I said it was
on
two
a tripod.
girls.
Two girls
right there, and I was like, oh, they must have got us. And then when they said they was like, it's the fans, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, Slim, I don't know what I was on that night. But I didn't even see y'all.
So just to be clear, I did ask the young lady who's not here, Keisha, if there would be a problem if I recorded you.
Because we've made it a rule of thumb to check with the bands, and if they need to direct us to the manager, we'll go to the manager. But as a rule of thumb,
Yeah. It was a good thing though that that 360 was there. They
Come
was
on, Chico.
Down
Come on, Chico DeBarge.
Pick us up in the same night. It all made sense.
I didn't have no problem with it.
Did you look at the footage? Have y'all viewed the footage? Did you view the footage?
Oh, everybody looked at the footage.
It was good footage, wasn't it?
It was good footage.
Going back and forth, and then I was like, what the hell?
You got nervous?
Nah.
Everett was nervous.
I'm always gonna be nervous.
I called D person and told him. I said, well, she's saying some good shit, but I said the shit she talking about Brad is true.
Right.
Then he said, let me go watch.
But this is the thing. I never said the band name.
No,
I was respectful. The laughs were genuine because it's just like, it was a great moment. Because that can either make or break a show. That could have very well shut your whole show down because the reaction could have been totally different. The crowd could have reacted differently, but it didn't go that way. When I tell y'all, if you were not there listening to the crank, you didn't even know what happened. Unless you heard him on the mic and then you didn't hear him anymore because that did happen.
Nah, he Paul Williams them.
Listen.
You remember Temptations when they turned Paul Mike down?
Yeah.
He Paul Willis.
Listen.
Turn his mic off.
The drink? No, sir. Let's pause. No. Let's pause, sir. It was not just one. He kicked over multiple drinks. He took his life.
Like the rope.
It was the whole row. He sideswiped all the cars. And then he took his life as towel and he cleaned the stage up for everybody. He took his towel with his foot and he cleaned the stage up for everybody before everybody got back on stage because he didn't want them to make a scene. And he was just over there chilling, like ready for it.
Let me ask you this question, GG. Either one of y'all. How was he leaning on the wall?
Really nudie.
Waiting to jump in them double.
Waiting to jump in.
But the thing about it was, when I tell you when we got in the car, the conversation about bread didn't happen till a couple of days later when we relived it. We were riding home listening to the footage. And she's driving, and I'm just looking at her like, bitch, this is the motherfucking problem. Like, I wouldn't want to play behind these niggas. We had that conversation. It would have to be a big band that comes out with nothing but crank. Because you can't come out and shooby-dooby behind them. You cannot. If you shooby-dooby, you have lost the whole crowd. Everyone wants to go home now.
That's by design.
No, we know that. But we're just being fair to anybody that plays behind you. You better be on your best bullshit. I'm telling you now. You better come out with all the crank you got. Because it's levels to their crank. Listen, their front line is a whole different animal. And then you get to their back line, and then they music section. Y'all are in trouble if y'all sleeping on them.
Appreciate it.
That's all I'm going to say. Like,
Telly need to do better on them blocks, though.
Oh, wow.
Mr. DeBarge.
I'm just playing. Since he wanted to play with us, I had to. I'm just saying. Light skin over there turning red.
I can't breathe.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm gonna rock your brain. Telly. I'm gonna rock your brain because I don't know.
He better find them Pumas or it's going to be a problem at the next Obsession show. I'm sliding in.
How long have I known you?
Before gray hair?
It's got to be over 30 years, Brian.
What grade, young?
What grade?
Telling ages.
Middle
Grab
school.
the mic, sir. Talk to the people.
It's gotta be like second grade or something, you know? It's gotta be since like second grade.
Concord.
Yeah.
Probably Concord Elementary. Yeah.
I had a daughter went to Concord Elementary.
Oh, yeah?
I don't even know that
That's
exists.
when I seen you. I
That's
said,
a thing?
My man, he kept saying the nudie J. I said, man, I know him. He kept saying, I said, nah, I don't know him.
He said, nah, his name Antoine,
I
man.
said, nah, that's Twan. Then I said, I know Twan from going to school.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you how secret. Listen, he didn't know me long enough to, he didn't know me since my first last name.
Wow.
See what I'm saying?
First, last name.
Yeah, 'cause my father had me, so my father used to tell everybody my last name
was mine.
was Curtis.
Wow.
Because my father's last name.
So where you grew up in Capitol Heights?
Really? Okay, I started in District Heights. When you live in District Heights, you want to live in Capitol Heights. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's all you used to hear on the go-go tapes. Capitol Heights. And you live
Big Ben.
You live down the street from the joint. You know what I'm saying? So then my father bought a house. Actually,
But I did
in
go to
Capitol
Suitland.
Heights. So that's when I moved from there. But I was still able to go to the same job, still the same school.
What's up, Scott?
So we done went to what? Middle.
Hey, Miss Fryer. Hey,
Remember
Monty.
elementary, middle, and then when we got to high
Hey,
school.
Kiko.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I've known this man right here since I was a baby, though. That's amazing. 'Cause people, man, as many people that's dead and locked up. You know what I'm
Miss
saying?
Page, we have Obsession in the
He
building.
got 2 pay. I said, yeah, okay.
I got
No.
No.
He has 47 Facebook pages.
Well, I'm talking about the
I mean, you get locked up. You know what I'm saying? You
He
still
had
trying
47
to
then too. You just didn't know about him.
Listen, I done been hated on so many
He
times. I
has
done
47 Facebook
been
pages.
Facebook jail for 2-3 months.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
He's
So
a
it's
career
hard to
criminal.
even- so
You
it's
don't
hard-
even know which friend you are.
It's hard to even know if he's being
Him or if he's
if
being
catfished.
catfished.
You don't know. You gotta ask him What page did
No,
he
this
use
is my
last?
thing. No, this is my thing. When I get a request, I'm gonna screenshot it. Is this you?
His videos the shit. Like his jokes ain't never.
This man wants the rain.
iTunes,
He wants the rain.
Them jokes be right in the motherfucking pocket because like a lot of people do that stuff and then they phone. I'm like, what kind of phone they got? Or do they got their volume up too loud? I don't know if you record with your volume up too loud and make everything sound distorted. But whatever you do,
It's the love, man. Me and Gigi videos look so good because we love what we do.
It'd be clear.
Anybody can stand there and record something.
And then they can also, people make fun. He ain't no iPhone. He ain't got no iPhone.
No iPhone.
That's not recording. That's not.
Now
You're not
they
going
done
live
turned
from the
into
iPhone.
an iPhone versus Samsung.
I'm not going off of no.
Now they done turned it into.
My whole thing,
not.
I
I'm
was just
just saying.
record. First I was record, but now it's
Now
like
they done turned it
I don't
into.
want to make nobody look stupid.
Right.
So I try to put some, and I'm dancing, dog. I'm not just standing there like this. I learned how to party.
But that's what I wanted you to understand when you reached out to me about the video. My thing is, we don't bash. We're not gonna put up bad footage. We're not gonna put up anything that's gonna misrepresent you. Our job is to put you in the right light. Like, we are advocates of the Crank. Not only that, but advocates of the band. Like, she has footage right now from a band. The sound is phenomenal, but the visual is what attracts people to the video. And the visual on that one, like, because if she posted it, now she has to go through and mute or delete the negative comments that come from the bad footage. And we not about that. We want y'all to look good. We want other people. She has almost 6,000 followers. We want the people that slide through that see it to be like, huh, First Fridays at Shock Bar? Let me share this video with somebody else. We need to pack this out. Oh, you got a birthday coming up? Oh, we're going to celebrate with them. Like, that's the whole purpose, to bring people to you, not to deter people from you. We never want to put you in a bad light.
Right.
That's good.
That's not what we want to do.
Coming from me, I didn't know. All I knew was a link came to me and was like, this is not good.
Well, she definitely gave it
like,
some thought before she posted it.
We had a whole conversation.
Thought about it.
We had a whole conversation, and this is the final. It's so funny because I said, did you cut that part out of the video? She said, absolutely not, because that shit was so smooth. I need the other bands to see how to do it. And we giggled.
And look, that's my brother. Like, me and Bread go back. That's my guy.
I've known Brad
So,
for
listen.
Ever since that video,
Put a cape on him. He's a super wild lover.
I've known Brad for
That's
some
my
years.
guy. I
Even
love him to death.
but when I used to live around Central Gardens. So.
Oh yeah, so you know Brad.
Hey, Miss Fryer.
Around the garden. Okay.
Yeah.
But special thank you to y'all for coming to the WGNs.
Oh.
Like, and I know y'all probably, I was flying around everywhere, but I spoke to y'all because I wanted to try to get to speak to everybody, even if I couldn't stand and chop it up. It was a lot going on, but that meant a lot to me because even with y'all not being nominated and y'all choosing not to be a part of it this year, like, y'all being in the building, like, the love and the camaraderie was a part of the reason for the WGNs. Like, I wanted y'all to be there to see what was going on, see the atmosphere. Y'all see other people that you know that are a part of the industry. Like, I wanted it to be one of those events where everybody came together, and y'all being there meant a lot to me. It really did. It was hilarious because all I'm thinking is, yes, I hope Brad gets you drunk. I need some entertainment tonight. But I would have missed it because there was so much going on. Yeah, he did very good. He did good.
Oh my God,
but
that was his birthday.
It was his birthday.
He made me giggle because when we were over there by the bathroom side of the chateau, it was a re-up CD that Scooter played. He was like, "Yo, they playing," and took off running. I'm like, "No, that's a CD." That
Trey is cousin.
Look, I'm like, "But that's a CD," and I looked over at him. I'm like, "That's a CD though." He ran for no reason. He's gonna be sad. He's gonna be very sad. It's a sad occasion. But it was. Listen, it was a lot going on, but I got a chance to laugh at a lot of things, like things that y'all had.
I was laughing at you.
Nope. I'm
at
okay. Scooter does not get the ad.
Scooter kept ad-libbing.
I went to go get that mic.
Montana tell a joke. Scooter follow up with the ad-lib.
And here comes Capri.
Capri said,
turn this mic off now. I'm not even
just Ficky.
Nothing else. We gonna Ficky.
She was like Nudie, grab his mic. No, she's serious. When she said that, she looked at me. She was not playing. She was like, Nudie, this mic. I was like,
I was serving food.
Now.
It's who to say serving food.
Yeah. Get his mic now. Now.
Oh man.
So, with your recording coming up, I'm about to be Patty Batty. Everybody pick a favorite on the recording.
How many tracks?
Ooh, look at those looks. Monty's like, no, don't do this to me.
Pick a favorite?
You gotta pick a
favorite
favorite.
of the ones we did the other
You gotta
day.
take the mic when you pick it, though.
Yeah.
You know that. You
Let
gotta
me
get
think.
that.
The mic.
First.
Mike.
It's on you.
Me?
Said you go first.
You already
Mike,
mic'd up. E, we not playing with you.
I got two favorites. I mean, I like them all, but two of my favorites are Thumbs Up, and because I'm an old head, we got a joint where it's just a beat ride. Don't nobody say nothing. That legend, that young legend over there, go to work with him and Animal.
Do you know how disrespectful y'all pocket is? I should slap you. You see that window? You're gonna be outside in the elements. I should slap you. Y'all
I don't even know what's back there, but it's gonna hurt.
You gonna land on your ass, cause that shit is y'all pocket is disrespectful.
That's that young man down there.
Come here.
That young man down there.
Let me slap you. Oh, no. Yes. Wrong occasion. We not even playing with it. Listen, I will look at me.
Appreciate that though.
Slap your ass in the belly.
But she ain't telling you to stop though.
No.
I know.
Listen.
Appreciate that.
Stop playing.
Then we stop playing, you can hit the pockets.
No, not that type of stuff. Stop playing. Y'all need to make a go-go Zumba CD. Y'all gonna have people losing weight. The old ladies,
I need it.
The old ladies gonna sweat their fupas off messing with y'all. Oh, you're not gonna tell me your favorite? Come on, Chico.
I mean, I don't want to let the cat
What's up with your home?
because it's an old go-go song.
What's up with your home? Thanks,
Yeah.
It's hard
Yeah.
to explain this, right?
Cool.
But
All I'm gonna say is
Thank you so much.
we need the exclusive
no, so
drop.
The thing is, we did
Cause I'm a crank ride it. I'm
remix
gonna
of
crank
an
ride it.
old go-go song with a I don't know what you want to call it, an actor or somebody when she did a cut back in the day with a go-go band. So we just remixed it and just tried
Slave to the rhythm.
Woo! That
Boy,
boy knows something.
sharp, baby.
Boy,
sharp.
because I didn't want nobody
That's the
understand
song.
what was
Oh,
going, but just
my
what I'm
bad.
saying, when this jump drop, just check it out. That's
I'm
all
ready
I'm
for
saying.
that. I'm here
I've
for
been
that.
begging this band to
He
do it
knows
for the longest.
something.
They finally gave in and tried it. Next thing you know, we worked the
I'm
kicks
here
out.
for that. That's just be the same
Joint on
age,
fire.
Telly, but don't
So,
tell nobody.
Trust me, just look out. Slave to the
Y'all
rhythm.
old.
We blessed.
Old.
We blessed. We done seen
You
everything.
know how to come back and ask me when the joint drop. Cause I like whatever I feel like we played the best. You know,
I
I like
think you gonna
everything.
fight me.
Nah, I'm just saying, I'm being real with you though. Like, whatever I feel like we played the best, once it's mixed down, then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, I like everything, you know what I'm saying. I think that we put 150 in everything and that. Just
So
all
for you,
that
pocket
shit.
or socket, let's go.
Y'all put a mean breakdown on that Slave to the rhythm thing.
I love him.
It's on her.
I love him. Did you hear that answer?
Thank you.
Oh no,
She
he
got
mic'd up.
Oh,
He coming
she
next.
got
Don't worry
it.
about it. Come on, almost one time for the birthday chick.
Hey.
2 times for the birthday chick. Hey, Monty, hey, fuck it up if it's your birthday chick.
So I agree with what Pooh said. It's gonna be whichever one we play first, but as far as what we recorded, I do like Slave to the Rhythm. That's different the way we do it. Another favorite.
Don't try to get me hooked on that new crack and then take it back. I'm gonna be in your bushes with a flashlight and
We're
sunlight.
gonna try to be ready.
Listen, let me tell you
That sound
something.
real good.
Don't have me quarantined into the bushes in front of your house trying to get that new CD. Like, that's not a thing.
You talk to this man right here, he drops all the information in inbox, so y'all can get it first soon as it hit. Like I say, it's free.
Can you tell him we gonna crank ride it?
I got you.
No, I'm serious.
I did that,
No,
sir.
I need you to understand. Look, it's 8:41 on the, what's today, the 15th?
Mm-hmm.
I need a date so I can set my alarm.
I got you.
He keeping the head nodding and not getting That's not a thing.
I got you, love. Trust
She
me.
still wasn't on the mix and master.
I definitely want.
I'm gonna be patiently impatient.
Yeah. We're not gonna give it out till it's right. That's one thing you won't get from us is nonsense.
They done gave us this
Not gonna
crack,
put
and now
nonsense
they
in the
trying to
streets.
give us all this baking soda.
Oh,
Now
you gonna get
No,
the cure,
no.
baby. That motherfucker gonna be.
He said it's gonna be the
I need
pure.
that
I know that's
Butterfuco.
right.
I need that Butterfuco. Look at that.
How,
What you know? I don't know nothing.
yellow or white, yellow or white, yellow
I
or
need
white.
that pure cocaine.
Lord have mercy. Can we change this?
We not cracking it up.
Yeah, you need to choose yours.
Yeah. What's yours?
No, but mine was Slave to the Rhythm and Thumbs Ups.
This
Thumbs
is
up and
the
yikes.
Obsession Band.
Hey,
Steve.
that's my favorite.
Thumbs
I
up.
really
No,
like
she did that.
Yikes.
She did that.
Yikes, yeah,
Like
yikes.
that new Nicki Jones.
Oh yeah.
That Jones
I
bananas.
haven't heard it.
You gonna
Yikes!
You gonna
I haven't heard it.
Ooh, it's
I
bananas.
don't
Don't
listen
judge
to the
me.
radio anymore.
I don't even.
I don't even. Flash drive.
That's a
Y'all
good
hear-
thing.
y'all hear it when
We
we
shouldn't
do
have
it.
told them because then they might have thought it was us. They wouldn't even know.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. I love it when a band hits a song and I can't tell if it's a cover or if it's
Absolutely,
original.
yeah.
To the point where I got a question.
Yeah,
I felt like I had a drink this
That's
night.
why
I
it's
just
so
felt
good.
stupid.
Like I think it's great to have people like Animal and Pooh because they always add.
He can have the rest of this.
You can change it up.
'Cause I'm
Where you
taking
didn't
a dark
know
shot
whether
with
it was a
her.
cover or not.
Yeah.
What is that?
There you go.
You're trying to kill me. What is it?
It's a good drink.
Gigi made it.
Gigi made it. Bartender. She was good yesterday. Go ahead.
She was
I
good.
saw Gigi the other day.
Great.
Gigi had like
How many
4
times
bottles
did you
of
ban
liquor.
her?
I had 2 bottles of liquor.
It looked
Sorry.
like 4.
Cece said you were totally out of control. So
I did, but it was good though.
Huh?
They're judging.
Oh, the massacre?
Pour some of that in
We
there.
ain't got
No,
to that point
sir.
yet.
This tastes like juice.
it's definitely not.
It's definitely.
Did
not.
y'all listen to the massacre already, right? The EP
I
we
did.
put out last year?
I did.
Okay. So what you
I
think about-
definitely did. We had our conversation about it in the inbox. Which song did I say I liked? I might need to go back and check. I'm burnt. Listen, let me tell you something. I go see so many bands.
Okay.
We listen to so much music that off the top of my head, I couldn't run a song down to you.
Got
I probably could bang the beat on the table because it's something wrong with me. But
She's a good beat banger.
Currently, what's stuck in our head right now is the one band.
Gotcha.
Because they just dropped us.
Dropped the
oh
joint.
They
my
just
God,
gave us
from
a CD.
3-7.
Yeah. I
So,
seen them.
that's-
From
kinda
3-7.
stuck in-
Let me tell y'all something. And I keep saying that I'm going to offer y'all the blueprint. I am going to say this to you. We are visual, but we are audio. Whatever we hear that gets stuck in our head, we need it. Like right now, I need, because we had Obsession playing in here, when we go on break, I need that video back on because I know what comes on next and I need it. I need you to get me out the way. Like,
Oh, he already
I'm not
got
even-
it queued up,
listen,
man.
we're not even gonna play with it. We are
You
getting
know
ready
what,
to go
Stan, you
into.
the man.
Listen, I told you we need to get him a T-shirt that says
Oh, that's
"Stan
a
the
shot.
Man."
How?
That's our number. We're his number one fan. We're your number one fan. Stan the fucking man. Listen, we need that crank. We need that unapologetically disrespectful Obsession crank. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna get some fresh air.
Before we take a break, y'all. Before we take a break, real quick, clap it up for me. I had to get muted. First half.
Oh my
Mute
Jesus.
his ass right now. Turn it on. Hey, Stan.
Didn't mute
You
Now.
messed it up already.
You messed it up.
I made
You messed it up.
No, you didn't.
You was
we
doing
had
pretty
a long
good.
break. See, you can't even just be. You see what happened?
Now, mind you, the reason I picked where I recorded that from is because I had already been there when Checkmate was there. So I had already knew where I wanted to be.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all how this goes.
Booth like by the,
But
with
listen,
the DJ.
let me tell y'all. Listen, don't tell it. Listen, let me tell y'all how it goes. Before we go to a venue, if she's never been there, she'll say, "Where do you think a good place to record from is?" And I'm like, we just gonna get there early so you can look. Cause for me, I'm a hand recorder. I don't have a tripod. Listen, y'all know my rules. What's the rules?
What-
When that feeling hit her, camera goes away.
In our pocket.
We gonna boogie.
Oh, that's
Bands,
right.
please don't take it personal if you get a 17-second recording. That means you're doing great.
Great, right.
And sometimes, like, you'll see me fighting my boogie. I'll be like, and then it's like, I'm looking around like,
Boop.
fuck you mean I can't pop something too like everybody else
And that's
said.
the reason I have the tripod.
Yeah!
And I know where you got your dreads done at the other day.
My sister did them.
I already know it.
I know.
Look at the
you,
smirk,
you
though.
know how I
already
know?
it.
Because my brother is your barber. Yes. Shout out to Hummy's Hair Studio and to my brother Crawford, the meanest barber in this area.
In the cut.
Don't play with him.
In the cut.
Don't play with them. Listen. And shout out to J.R.A., the most adorable, beautiful niece on the face of this planet. I don't care about none of y'all other cute little babies. Not as cute as my pumpkin. Listen, sis got me together. Y'all wait till this lock journey goes down. Y'all, listen, these colors for Miami.
She going light blue and orange.
No, you throat chop. You right in the range. Listen, for those, we about to. For those of y'all who are not playing in Miami, I would love to see y'all out there. There's a lot of events going on. The Miami Welcome Center is now involved in Miami Takeover. Shout out to Wally K, DC Royalties. And if y'all haven't seen the logo,
Short term.
Fans from the Stands and Mitch Craft, we're bringing to you the road to Miami. We have a competition going on.
That's right.
The first show is slated to be April 4th at the Hard Rock.
Okay.
You know how it feels to go from the Chateau to the Hard Rock to Miami?
How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel?
Like I'm the man when I walk through. Let me take this mic off.
Oh, she drops the mic. She drops it.
Oh, wait a minute.
She drops it.
All right, cue the video.
Thugger. Come on.
We gonna roll it It's Homie Chico in the building. Working out 24/7, right? Yeah. The most official, y'all. One of a girl in the building now. Yes, sir. You need a drink. Don't let him leave my jackets over there. Talking to you, nigga. And yo, Bill got our jackets over there. Sherry, you okay, baby? Yeah, you ready? Yeah? on my way.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. That break got extended because we got caught up in that unapologetically disrespectful crank of obsession.
Oh, wow.
If you have not tuned into Gigi's YouTube channel to get that footage, shame on you.
Shame, shame, shame.
Shame on you. Listen, if you need a Monday morning pick-me-up, we
7
have Major
Oh,
League
7
dropping
a.m.
too. So listen, for all of y'all essential employees that still have to go into work, you have a full day of crank between Major League and any obsession video on her channel. And you're going to be boogieing all day. And if you have a watch or a Fitbit, you're going to get your steps in early. I promise you.
That will be me.
Which one? Watch
Starting at 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, Cece ready.
I'm ready. I got to go to work.
Oh, Cece, wait a minute. We're going to do it this way. So, your first time seeing Obsession was your birthday.
Correct.
And that's when she thought she was going to have a top, what, 3, 5?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Probably 3 at that point.
I was devastated.
What happened? You had to rethink your numbers.
I had to rethink the numbers.
Your go-go math had to hit different.
Yeah.
Did you put them in?
Oh,
I gave up.
First, second, third, or did you just add them to it?
I just added them to it.
Okay.
Where you put him at?
What?
Top 4.
Is it? Oh, top 4.
Coming from somebody who did not have a go-go list ranking.
She did it.
We took her out and turned her out.
Oh,
we did. Listen.
Wow.
Listen.
Absolutely.
Listen. Cece was like, I'm going to do a top 3. Oh, shit. I'm going to do a top 5. Now y'all making it hard. I'm in 10 now. I can't do no more than 10. We're going to make her have a top 50 if possible.
Wait a minute.
That could be
Top
possible.
50? Sheesh. I'm tired already.
Listen. They gave Shock Bar the business, didn't they, Cece? Did she whisper
Came about her
it?
coat.
No, not only did she come up out her coat.
Did she
was
CC bounce?
on the no. She did the
Slide down the steps.
Hold up, what's her dance, Nudie?
Go ahead, Nudie, since you know. When I'm in the cut.
What's her dance, Nudie?
They don't look like that.
I can't breathe.
We on air, so I can't punch you.
I'm just saying. That's how it looks from my perspective because you're down here.
I ain't that damn short.
I'm just saying you short. You partying. Other guys trying to swoop in on you. I'm trying to protect you. I'm giving you your space, and you just down there bopping and that. That's all I see.
Like
No, he's not focused.
Mr. DeBarge, was that you? Who was that?
He's not here with us right now.
Welcome back, sir. Like, Gigi, get him. Chico, pay attention. Exactly.
He's looking at shoes. I ain't gonna bother him.
Oh,
Okay.
something in common. We got something.
So I have a
in
question for y'all.
common.
What venue do y'all want to destroy? That y'all are not. Crank the roof off that bitch. And then just walk. Okay, remember when Angela Bassett set the car on fire and waited to exhale?
And walked away. And
what venue do y'all want to
Smoking her
set on
cigarette.
fire and have Keisha and Monty walking away from like, yes, head swinging and everything.
look, she thinking hard too. Look.
Ah,
She's a lounge girl.
what lounge do you want to rep?
Yeah, and I'm very
Like the Park at 14th, but the Park, like would Park be one you would want to kill? Like what venue?
I really can't. It's
Even
hard for
in-
me to answer that. It's hard for me to answer that because I don't know too many venues that go-go bands play at. Like I'm very.
I don't care if go-go bands play there or not.
Any
That's not a
venue that
question
you've been in.
that we're even discussing. Like,
Venue.
if
Some
you,
place that you've ever been
if you
and
have-
you like, my band would probably.
the acoustics in here are
Yeah,
so
that is.
calm. I know
I
we
would
would
say somewhere
bust
that's
this
really
thing
big,
wide open.
Stadium wise, or like where like the Wizards play.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that.
All right.
That's right. Dream big.
Concert
Yeah.
style.
Go
Gotcha.
get it.
Listen, what you have to know and understand is that what you speak into the
into
universe, where you're manifesting verbally, and then after that you push forward and it happens. You never know who's listening when you're using your voice. So whatever it is, you make it known, like you speak on it.
Gotta speak on it.
I
You
would
gotta
say
believe it
somewhere
first.
Like that, like stadium wise,
Okay.
where basketball teams
But we-
play.
We didn't welcome.
Oh, we didn't welcome Boo Thang and Little Boo Thang. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Fillmore. Hey, what the Fillmore?
We have to welcome Gigi's
Did she put the
Angie Stone of Go Go.
Did she put the mic on?
Yeah.
Did y'all? Is she
she got
mic'd
she's
up?
mic'd up.
Okay, I have to
And
turn
you
the
can hear me,
camera
right?
around because
Okay.
this is a 2020 moment.
Okay.
Mom is interviewing, baby is busy, not even looking up. Y'all do not faze me. Like, hi, Key.
Hello.
Welcome to the party.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh,
Having
of
us.
course, of course. So tell everybody your role in the band. Everybody else introduce themselves. What's your role?
Oh.
Angie Stone.
They call me Mama.
Yeah, we heard that.
We saw.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen,
We had the whole talk about
let me tell you what you
Lord,
did.
here we go.
No, it's nothing negative. Let me tell you what you did. You brought me back to me being in the store and my mother saying, before we got out the car, don't ask me for nothing when we get in the store. We are going in for this and nothing else. That turn when you did not move your teeth, but you moved your lips. I was not going to ask for nothing in the store. God, I didn't want nothing that was in that store. I don't, listen, my favorite toy is right there, and it is 7 cents. I didn't want it because I know that look.
That's it. If you embarrass me, I'm going to whip your... That's
Listen.
what that look like.
So, your mama, you're a vocalist.
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you write?
I do.
Ooh. Do you arrange?
I do.
Well,
I'm a music teacher during the day as well. I teach voice during the day. So that's what I do. Music has been in me a wide variety of different genres. And
When did you fall in love with Go-Go? I asked everybody else before you got here, what made you fall in love with Go-Go?
my cousins made me fall in love with go-go
Okay.
years ago. I just didn't feel as a vocalist that I had a placement in it. And let me tell you why.
You were robbing Go-Go.
Well,
That's terrible.
let me tell you
Shame
why.
on you.
When I was in high school, a friend of mine was was part of a go-go band called Raw Deal. And we
Ooh, I
went to
feel
see
right.
them play.
Yes,
That's
I feel
right.
because I knew.
Right. We went to see them play, and I remember watching our friend struggle as a vocalist over the music.
Okay.
And that was when I felt like a vocalist didn't have a real placement in go-go, unless you were a lead talker or you were a rapper, because, loud music can rip your voice to shreds.
It can.
Over time.
Especially if you're singing over an open hi-hat that's killing my entire soul because I cannot hear your vocals and you are struggling to be louder than that screeching hi-hat that is disturbing our souls that people think is a thing to do.
Open it for a second.
Close it,
And close it.
lock it down, and let them get busy on that front line because we need it. That's what addicts us.
Well,
Bring it in.
this is what we need for, just not just our situation, but all bands.
I agree.
Because just different colors in the band are important. The vocalists, the lead talkers, the rappers, all of that is important, you know.
Linwood
And
Watts
even
said, "Love you guys, y'all a family."
Hi. Who was that?
That's Lenny. That's Lenny.
Hi, Lenny.
That's our old Congo player.
Hey, Lenny. Old Congo player back in the day.
So as a vocalist, that was the taste that I had on my tongue long ago. Oof, that was the early 90s. But I just didn't feel like vocalists had a real placement in go-go. And then I met Everett. I was,
Said, girl, if you don't
Everett.
come get on this stage.
Listen,
But I mean,
we play real music. We don't need a pocket socket locket. We gonna get you together.
But
and
you
then
know,
we gonna add the pocket socket locket underneath your tone.
And I've always been open to it because, like I said, I love all different genres. As a teacher, you learn to appreciate all different genres of music.
They are all married.
Even as a writer
They're
as
all
well.
Married.
Exactly. But when I met Evie.
Hey, Evie.
Hey,
Evie.
There we go.
Oh, he got a new nickname. Look, no. He's still Mr. Brown to me.
If I had said Evie is looking for you, would that have made it not feel like the principal's office?
I'm sorry, Evie.
Like a cool friend, right?
It's still Mr. Brown to me.
All right, Mr. Brown.
Is the old music teacher at Potomac High School.
No, that's Mr. Brown. That's Mr. Brown.
That was his father.
The thick earrings.
Call him E.
Thank you so much.
But go ahead. Sorry.
Obsession was actually the second go-go situation I was a part of. The first one was when Benny was reforming Little Benny and the Masters. That was my first go-go experience, and it was a wonderful one. I really got to see the musical side, and he really made us feel like we were a part of the situation. Like, he really wanted our input, and I mean, he's an icon, you know.
Right.
And the talk has been, most of the icons, you know, it's their platform, and you just need to be happy that you're a part of it. So you speak when you're spoken to, that sort of thing. But he showed me a lot of respect, and I will never forget that. And I had a lot of respect for what he did as an individual. He was amazing at what he did, and it was a pleasure to watch him do what he did. So that was my first experience.
May he continue to crank in heaven.
Indeed.
Crank in heaven. Listen, God has the best band ever. Right. Listen, let me tell y'all, I know the angels up there cranking out, shawty. Like, listen, God, if they not cranking, you are, shame on you. You are robbing them angels of some good crank.
Minute.
About to back away from the table.
Shame on you, Jesus. Let Whitty Hutton get on with that go-go, man. I bet you it's the crankest CD
I got my own problems. I don't need to get struck down for
Put Whitney on with a pocket socket locket. I bet you. Whitney and Chuck together? Jesus.
Right.
Gracious.
Oh, you serious?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I need that CD, God.
Right.
I need
Whitney and Chuck.
Listen.
Hey,
It's not unheard of.
Who on drums?
Listen.
Who on drums there?
No.
Foots. Are you?
What do you think?
You got Foots, you got
Heavy one. Heavy one. Yeah.
Oh, heavy one.
Heavy one. It's heavy one. I'm sorry, Foots.
It gotta be heavy.
You get to play with Michael Jackson.
Who on
Like,
Congo?
we gonna even it out.
3 drum sets. Sugarfoot Rick.
The human helicopter. What's wrong with
Say
you?
who on Congo? He got me on the Congo.
She said the human helicopter.
Definitely a human
I
helicopter.
thought that was Benny. Wasn't that Benny name?
Elmo too, right? Elmo.
Elmo.
Little Benny and the Masses.
Listen.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Elmo.
Getting busy one time.
Listen.
What y'all say?
Right. Well, if you got
Listen,
Elmo,
do you
gotta
understand
put Benny
me?
on the front
You
on the one mic.
You understand?
One of my favorite songs of all times really don't have no words. It just say, Binky, 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 binky.
Yes.
That's the message, y'all.
Come on,
Father had
we
it back.
gonna bring
But
you.
anyway, we coming back.
We had a moment. Come on.
Okay.
The crank got real. The crank got
Now
real.
age.
Put the Oreos up.
Yeah, oh.
No, they stealing from each other.
And I'm looking.
All I saw was this.
The crank got real. So, that made you fall in love with go-go. E brought you back into it. So
He did. Well, my cousins back in the day, they used to listen to Dougie Fresh and all of that. So all of the,
in her head.
just the beginning of go-go. I fell in love
It's her
with
head
it then.
husband.
As a vocalist, I fell in love with it as a vocalist to want to be a part of it later. And that came from being with Little Benny. But I met, fast forward, and I met Everett at my place. I was actually sitting in with Faces You Know. And met Everett, and he invited me to come out, and I was open to it because of that experience. And I went, and I heard what Obsession was doing, and
come on, Chico.
the movement pulled me in.
Mr. Brown, take his phone.
Principal Brown.
The order went through.
You're on camera doing
Is this
everything
what you
that
deal
you're
with,
doing.
Mom? I'm sorry, Mom. Is this what you deal with?
I'm a little more chill than I used to be.
Listen, if you
I-
slap
You
him,
gotta
I
have
was
patience.
That means she feel like slapping somebody. That's what that guy.
You about to get a Catholic school.
I think this baby right here saved.
Listen, do you
made
see
her
how
calmer.
chill he is though? Cause he know. He's not even playing with her. Do you understand? He's not playing with her.
And his
in
volume is
any
down.
shape or form or fashion. He is like, I know what she gonna do. I don't even want that right. I think you do.
I'm
ahead,
just
Mom.
blessed. He's a great kid.
He's
he really
amazing.
is. He really is. I
Amazing.
love being his
Indigo
mom.
children are amazing.
Indeed.
Indigo kids are amazing. You have to handle them differently. They are technologically advanced, but they are still super sensitive and loving. But they're independent and very, very strong. It's so complicated to love them, but it is an amazing roller coaster ride
Yes,
of an
it is.
experience.
Yes, it is.
They give you things that you didn't even know energy-wise and wisdom-wise.
Indeed.
And they also push you to the brink of killing them. But that's a whole nother story we're not going to get into.
Anyway, I went to the first rehearsal and I fell in love with the movement. The movement pulled me in.
Family? Is it a
The
family?
I guess the musicality of everything. It was their own individual movement. You know, everybody has a sound. But I fell in love with the movement and the potential it could be. And so I wanted to be a part of that.
So you wanted to be disrespectful. Because that's unapologetically disrespectful.
I wanted to be
Without remorse.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know,
She said yes.
I
She wanted that right.
There's nothing wrong
Who
with
doesn't
that.
want to be a part of that? Oh, Jesus. It's all right. I'm
Once
good.
again, great cut.
Yep, it is the best.
Now,
It's all right.
I've grown to understand that you have to, in life, especially once you reach a certain age, that you create goals for yourself.
Yes.
And in this business, you know, goals are endless. And with Obsession has their own thing, and I'm happy to be a part of it with my crew. You know, I am who I am, but I'm happy to be a part of this Obsession situation.
Mama.
That's mom.
Hey, your mic is starting to slide back.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
And my stage name, just for clarification, is Amaya.
Hey, Amaya.
Yes, it means boundless.
There it is.
I got called Keisha Cole too much, and not that I don't have respect for what she does, but
You
as
wanna
an
be your
artist, you
own
want your own
individual. Yeah.
individuality.
There it is.
So.
So,
Really?
that's why you in the corner.
That's what we do though.
That's he and I.
That's mama.
Is he the one that gets into trouble all the time?
Who? Tally?
Yeah.
I gets everybody started. I brings the energy out. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody pay.
You know what energy he brought out for me at Shark Bar? Let me turn this camera around.
It's just, you can't have everybody up.
So Tally gets off the stage.
And that is true.
He puts
That's
his
true.
little coat on.
Right.
And he looks at me and says, "You're not going outside?" And I say,
"They won't let me."
The lady told me no. He like, damn shame. I'm going outside.
Oh. He ain't take you with him.
No.
And then came back and looked at me and was like, dang, you still ain't go outside? I'm still mad. No, I didn't go outside. And the service in there was horrible that night.
Now you got the chick at the front about to get her throat punched.
First of all, we get to the door, and I say, I was told 10. It's 20.
Yeah, that's how she wasn't really nice. She wasn't.
Not nice.
So I look at them and I'm like,
we don't really like nice.
I know it's Cece's birthday, and I told him I was coming, but I want to go.
Say that again.
Ultimate little brother here.
I said, I looked back at them because I said I know it's Cece's birthday, but I want to go home.
Yes, she did.
I don't like it. Don't treat me bad.
Right, but we're here.
$20 is a lot of money to somebody who wants to eat and drink too.
Yeah, especially when you was told it was 10.
Yeah, that's
I had already banked on my first drink. I was ready.
Mommy.
That's right. What he said. That's who I wanted to talk to. Yeah.
I was playing. I was teasing.
What the hell was about to come out my mouth?
That was teasing. I got your fly done for you. I'm just teasing. That's all. I just wanted to tease.
We got him. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you.
Look, man, y'all can't be uptight. I don't sit outside, man.
Let me turn the camera around on Chico the Barge real quick, ladies and gentlemen.
Since when have we ever act like we was uptight?
I'm talking about my guys.
Oh.
Oh, no. We good.
He coming for y'all.
Oh, he ain't coming.
Who's the troublemaker?
I'm waiting on the next.
All right.
We can tell who the troublemaker is.
We absolutely can tell.
Outside of anybody else, he basically was raised in the bank. So before he was on the bells, he was gonna snot those kids around all the bank members.
I can imagine with a bunch of snot hanging, running down his freckles.
And she freckled him.
Now you the snot nose kids.
Ooh, wait a minute. No, I don't see her. I don't see her even showing her face with some snot nose. Exactly.
She's not about that.
I ain't got her.
She's Monty the artist. Y'all not gonna play with her.
Don't do it.
Those photo ops are not gonna be bad. That's not what's taking place.
That's not.
What y'all thought it was.
Y'all thought it was.
Y'all already hating. I'm gonna make sure I give y'all a reason to keep doing what? Hating. Y'all not gonna catch me slipping. It was cute though.
It was cute. Y'all tried.
Not any night. What is wrong with you? I'm gonna take 27 selfies, and if only one of them is good, I'm good. The other 26 are trash. But I might keep 2 of those because I like that one and that one. I might be able to slice it up real quick.
Some days you feel different about what you didn't like yesterday. So.
Yeah, because in that moment, yeah, like in that moment, you like, but then you look at it 2 days later, and you like, bitch, you serving? Exactly. Yes, I am. Let me get this to the people. Look.
Let me get here.
Happy Me Crush Monday.
Let me feed y'all today.
Happy Me Crush Monday.
Eat that.
Happy Me Crush. So, what are y'all looking forward to? Summertime. What type of events do you guys want to be involved in, want to be a part of? Do you plan on throwing? I don't want you guys to slice the situation. But like, because I know y'all have some stuff up y'all sleeve. Like, I know what it is.
And don't be reluctant to let that crank go. Let it go.
Sir, if you don't get in the building to see them to understand that they are never reluctant to let any form of crank go.
I'm talking about in terms of putting it out.
No. They have music coming out.
The CDs, the stuff y'all working on, don't be reluctant to put it out.
They have music coming out.
Y'all gonna always overjudge yourself.
we're real reluctant putting out just PA CDs. It's really hard to get us to put stuff out because it goes through a whole chain of command. It's not one person that says.
So what if we don't want the whole CD? What if you grab a track from a live CD? Because while we as a collective unit appreciate studio music because it's studio music, that live energy, that live feel, all of that is totally different. That live crank you can feel the 808 in your chest. I don't care when you listen to it. True. And y'all 808 is disrespectful. So if I have to pee, I cannot listen to your music. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna make it. Seriously. But like, it's
bless you.
Bless you, boo. May God cover you in blessings.
Don't do that. I don't play around.
Look, she said, don't do that.
I don't play around.
Listen,
you young and you black. No corona.
The baby can sneeze. Okay. He's been here all this time and
let me tell you
his
something.
first sneeze.
He has seasonal allergies.
Let me tell you something. As an educator, we do not play. My kids knew. I was smiling. I was doing my little selfies. We watching Matilda. One of my kids sneezed. I immediately stopped and everybody said Lysol. Yup. Everybody's getting sprayed. Get that wipe and wipe it. That's down you. You. Wash your hands.
She said I was doing my selfies doing Matilda.
My kids were watching Matilda.
I like Matilda.
But Summertime Blueprint. She can right there.
We want to do more festivals. Like last year we did Fort DuPont Park.
Okay.
Her coming out party. She's
okay.
Ready to pass out.
Her busy as hell.
Yeah. So we want to do more festivals. We want to get on some big shows with some bigger bands. So I'll wait around a little bit and continue to host and push our own shows. Really, we've been only on 2 promoted shows. Every show we've done has all been internal. So
talk to the people about that. Yep, because it's working for or with a promoter. It's totally different than doing it yourself. Trust me, I know 100%.
Which do you prefer, putting your own money up or saying, hey, let me hire you? And
really, I prefer doing my own show.
Yes.
I know it's more of a risk and a lot more stress.
But it's a lot of peace of mind.
But yeah, it's nothing like being your own boss. And being able to say, yeah, we did it all on our own. It's not because so-and-so was the promoter, XYZ. We did it because we all worked hard to make sure that happened. So that's more gratifying. For us all together.
Definitely.
And then when a promoter does come to us, we can say, this is what we need.
Don't play with this number. Tell them, no, say it the right way. Don't play with this number because you know that we packed this joint out without you. So what do you bring to the table that says to me that I even need you?
Right. Is there a new word? Is there a new word needed? Like promoter? Like, because
I just rolled my eyes so hard I got a headache.
Or do they just hire them? No, some of them do. But is everybody who's a promoter, or some of them just
define a promoter?
If you have
Stop.
Stop.
Define promoter. I need y'all to define promoter. What does a promoter do for you? As a band, no disrespect to anybody that's listening. This is just clarification from the band side.
Shouldn't be disrespectful if you ain't doing nothing wrong.
As a promoter, if someone comes on as a promoter or is promoting you on the show, what are they doing for you?
Tag nudity? What
are your expectations?
My expectation for the promoter is
Tally, outside of the money.
Because you got to say that because sometimes they try to shortchange to tell you what you worth. We not, you know what I'm saying? We got real musicians in our band. We're not coming out for no $500-$600. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of bands.
I have
So what's the promoter's?
I have
what's the promoter's job?
$627.50.
A promoter's job is to. Look at this. In DC, it's different than any other place. So promoters in DC, they basically their job is to host the show, basically put the whole show together, promote that event and the bands on that event, and pay the entertainers.
Promote the event.
Promote,
meaning.
What do you mean by promote?
Right.
Because we about to get into the meat and potatoes. Welcome to them damn stands. So let's get on promoting. Are you saying solely social media? I got a flyer made, but it's a digital one. No hard flyers. I'm not hitting the streets. You're not going to see me out in public promoting your event. I'm going straight off of social media. Is that promotion to you?
And my thing is,
That's
before you answer that,
promotion,
before you answer that, my thing is, okay, let's say you just do one thing. Let's just say you just
Monty.
hit the internet. Okay, that's promoting. Does the promoter just hire the band and okay? Now you done?
For free.
No, I think.
Or are you supposed to actually?
I think that when you have been in charge of throwing really major jumps and your jumps is normally always popping. Like you don't have to. You're not gonna. Those guys don't have to go as hard as other promoters do.
Right. And I think you've built to that point.
Yeah, absolutely. And then at the end of the day, let's just be real about the whole situation. If you are a promoter that's able to pay Rare Essence, then normally your party is going to do numbers. You put that flyer out and your party is going to be okay. If you are a promoter that's able to pay Backyard, you put that flyer out and your party is going to be okay. You don't have to work as hard.
But that's because you've built yourself to that position.
You built yourself to that position. So at the end of the day, if they had a paper to pay those majors like that and throw their own them big jumps like that, they probably not gonna get out there with hard flies because they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times when you book Obsession, I'm speaking from Obsession point of view. Everett will go out and make a whole nother flyer. Like when we got on the joint with RE at Fast Eddie's, the flyer that you see, Everett got that flyer made, and then we'll go hustle. You know what I'm saying? So like, and we'll go make hard flyers sometimes and get in the streets and tell you, and we'll hit cars.
Shout out to all of the bands that realize that you have to invest in yourself in order for you to be successful.
Yeah, time.
That means making your own flyers.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So E, no matter what, E will always go and make another flyer, and we get the banging and hustling on our own. Now, like I said, you have the Wayne Nuts and the different dudes. They got certain sections locked down uptown. They know I ain't got to do but so much. You know what I'm saying? That's why I respect Ging so much. Every time Ging get out in front of a club and say Aqua tonight, da-da-da, I'm like, damn.
Packed out.
He went outside early in that day in the cold and talked about this particular. You got to respect that because he don't even have to do that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But he does.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. That hustle and that way that he gets down for it. Because from what I understand, I think his birthday, it ain't no promoting. The gang doing it.
Can I tell you a secret? You want to know why he is the greatest? Why is he the greatest? He's a Taurus.
He go get it. He go after it, man. And at the end of the day...
Taurus.
What am I?
Taurus.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Listen, I already told y'all the first Friday in May, Taurus takeover. We are
That means y'all gonna be at Shark Bar.
We're gonna fuck Shark Bar.
Hey, the baby. Oh, he ain't
Sorry,
paying
baby.
attention.
Listen, if you put me near a mic, I might spit 16 that night. Listen, no, don't do it though. But I'm just saying, like, we are gonna listen. We celebrate.
Before they celebrate,
Aries don't even count.
Excuse me.
Aries.
Excuse me. I count.
You as a female.
So like
you definitely
before they celebrate.
You don't want that word.
I'll be celebrating
You don't want that word.
year of life as a black man in this society that was supposed to be dead at 25.
Is he
black?
He just
Yo.
So yeah. And I plan on going on a little tour. I'm going on a crack tour.
Oh, yeah, go on that crack tour.
April 9th. My birthday April 9th. My daughter's the 10th. My son's the 17th.
Wow.
So great people.
You made
Oh, Amy's in the building tonight. All right.
Y'all all
Oh,
right.
my father Gemini. Y'all niggas.
Y'all look crazy.
Get your shit together.
Y'all
man.
are
the homeboy right here,
Man, no
Oh,
time
that
second
makes
grade.
sense, Chico the bar.
Get it together.
Whoa.
Get it together, man. Like, come on. You
That is
cool in
Chico.
1 minute.
Come on,
That's
CD.
You mad again.
Virgo.
Y'all
Y'all get along with Taurus.
But y'all are
My
crazy.
son's a Virgo. You're standoffish. My son and my daughter.
No, they're not standoffish. They're crazy.
They love who they love. Like I had to tell
Listen,
my
you got one
sister-in-law.
time to rub a Virgo wrong.
She
and
like, I mean,
let me tell you something.
He don't love me.
This is their energy. You went over Aunt Paula's house one time. Aunt Paula made you feel some type of way. Here we go. Aunt Paula having a cookout. Have fun.
Have fun. Right, I ain't gonna.
I don't want any of her food either. Stop and get me something from Popeyes. Like, all this food is free. I don't like her energy. Like, that's a Virgo.
It's a wrap.
Rub them wrong one time.
I got 2 of them.
Just one.
It's a
But
wrap.
they're amazing people.
They are. They are awesome.
I have truly gotten better.
To know when it's
Have
the loved
you-
one.
Yes.
It comes with maturity, though.
It doesn't for me. I get worse.
I'll give you a chance. I will. I'll give
A
you
small
a
one.
chance.
You get
You gotta
5%
get it right. You gotta
from
get
me
it right.
now.
You gotta
Give
get
you
it
a
right.
chance.
You get 5% from me now.
You got time.
I
They ain't got the time. They
realized
ain't got the time.
that if I invest too much of my percentage in you and you disappoint me, I am now upset. So I am gonna give you a 95% gap to fuck it up. Sorry, baby. Like the 5%, you're great. The 95, I know you gonna bust me down. So that way I'm already ready for the bust down. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared for the worst and expect the best.
CC, she's ready for the bust down.
Listen. It just is what it is. What's his mic number?
About that time, Nudie.
You working with the people?
Again,
See?
I got better.
Second half, got a mute already.
God bless and good what? Night.
Oh, for real, Scooter?
No, we on the same team.
No, y'all not.
Nope.
You the ops. You just first 48'd him without even getting a
did.
burger.
And then
from
now
him.
we on the same team.
You ain't even get a real cigarette. You got a
He ain't
candy
gonna talk about them
cigarette.
headphones.
Oh,
Here we go.
What? I'm just saying, the largest headphones in life. Look at his headphones. Look.
Lord Jesus.
all
On the
right.
shirt.
What are
No
you looking
ones on
forward
your
to this
shirt.
summer, Monty? We know you're looking for. Listen, your birthday's coming up. Let's plug it. Let's run it. Let's not play with
No,
it.
my party
I got you, Mr.
Yes.
McGee.
on March
Give me a second.
27th, unless it get pushed back because of the virus.
The alleged virus that they got a letter about 600 days ago that they fired the person that sent them the letter. Like, we're not gonna play with it.
That's real crazy.
We're not gonna play with it.
Um,
This planned pandemic.
A pandemic.
It's a planned pandemic.
As I said, pandemic.
It's election time. It's tax time.
Right, because you know why?
I don't want you spending your money on a used car. Buy all the tissue.
This replaces the drought.
I need you to know it's now a weed drought. They did that purposely too.
That's
all
it.
of this is
Right,
planned.
Right.
All of this is planned.
The drought
God.
always come in election time.
Y'all keep touching this money with bare hands and thinking that it's good money. It is evil. The quickest way to spread a virus is on what? Money.
Money is one of the dirtiest things.
ATM machines.
That's
Wipe
a
your
man came to
cards
me today
down.
with crust in his mouth for hours
Y'all
more.
don't
You
want
gonna
this
see it for
conversation with me. I will ruin.
Had a
Hey,
whole pack.
government, please don't
Ain't got
chase
none,
me
bro.
down for telling y'all secrets.
I don't want that. I ain't got none, bro.
She's not at my house.
She's definitely at your house tonight.
Shut up. Mr. Fred McGee wants to know,
Mr. McGee, what's up, bro?
if y'all are playing anywhere this weekend.
No.
They're not playing anywhere this weekend.
Mr. McGee, listen.
The next event is the 27th.
Yes.
The
Strictly
27th
about the
of
recording
March.
right now.
Mr. McGee,
Oh,
you better.
right. Focus.
Mr. McGee said he's going to be in town for a couple of weeks.
Mr.
So.
McGee, get quarantined in D.C. so you can go to his show on the 20th.
Key there. Strictly about the
Well, he said he's
recording.
going to be here for a couple of weeks.
Listen, do not miss this unapologetically disrespectful crank. Don't miss
Where
it.
y'all playing at in the beginning of April?
Shark Bar,
Shark
first
Bar.
Friday.
First Friday.
Hello.
Listen,
Have you
Forgive
been
me.
here?
Excuse me. Forgive
Good
me.
morning.
I need reminders. My brain don't even operate that way. But I wanna. Okay. Cause I told you I'm going on a tour. I wanna go on a go tour. You know, I want the crank. It's okay.
Oh, absolutely not, sir.
Who does she sound like? Me.
Yes, I thought I was in trouble. I thought I was in trouble.
Absolutely not. Sir.
My kids know. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. So, I know.
Oh,
sir.
put the hat back on, please. Put it back on, sir.
We're not
Please,
making
all the
that
way
far.
on. All the way on, sir. Please, I can't focus.
Monty,
Thank you.
You ain't making it work tomorrow.
are we getting new music on your birthday?
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
shucks.
Is the new music featuring you?
Like my song, original song. Maybe you just got to
Maybe it's not the right.
Oh.
You heard what she said.
Gotta come to the shop.
You heard what she
Come to find
said.
out.
You heard what she said. You already know that disrespect.
You said
You
20.
heard what she said.
You just got to beat it.
There it is. She said what she said.
And tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I don't need heels.
I'm going to be here.
We
We
that's
see
cute
you.
for you. We're gonna boogie. And
She
some comfy
boogies in her
shoes.
heels.
That's cute.
Yeah, she's still young.
I'm not. I'm not gonna walk out of there like a newborn calf with the wobble legs. I'm not doing that to myself.
I can't.
You gotta know your limits.
I know.
Ladies,
mine.
know your limits when you go to the go-go. Don't wear those brand
old
new
and fluffy. It ain't gonna
$7
work.
heels to the club
Oh, she ain't
that
say
you ain't break
$7
in.
heels.
Walk around the house in them
Oh,
heels
just
before
called
y'all
that
come out to the club. That's what you supposed to
$7
do.
heels. You just disrespected all the little ladies.
That's clearance.
I disrespected them or did I expose them? Oh.
No, but I know what she's talking about. Them ones that break easily.
Listen.
I mean, for $7.
And I'm
you know
chunky,
what
so
saying?
you know I need the reinforced heels. So my heels cost extra.
Well, guess what?
Like, I need
You know
the-
it ain't pay less because there is.
I
none.
need the Forrest Gump reinforced
That's
heels.
only
The
had no
Run
$7
Forrest, I need those heels. I can't
They only have
do the
$7
$7
though.
heels.
No, you
Yes,
pay
they
less no
do.
longer exists.
No, I'm just saying you gotta go cheaper than that for $7 heels. I was like, yeah, pay less joints, at least 20, 19, 97.
Where? Skirt.
Where you going?
Oh, I mean, I don't know a lot about
This
this.
whole conversation about
Why
men
does
and
he know
heels is
about-
stressing me
why is he-
out.
I don't know a lot about
This
this.
is
on
stressing
heels.
me out.
I just guessed that they were more than $7.
Okay.
You going to buy some heels?
Who inspires you? Who in go-go inspires you?
Rainbow has $7.
We're, ooh, no, right?
Oh, there it is.
The views expressed by
There it
Gigi
is.
Williams are showing
There
the views of me.
it is. There it is.
They do not reflect the views
I
of
said
me,
What?
her, him,
She said
them,
what go-go
them,
inspires
or
you.
anybody.
She
Listen,
said,
Who
no,
was
what she
that
said
question
was
for?
Rainbow has
it's
$7
for everybody. No,
Everybody.
say it again. I'm gonna throat chop you. His views too.
Notice some of the people you watch. Or you tuned into.
We gonna start with Mama.
You talk just the go-go side?
Listen. Who in go-go? Where's your mic? She said you lost your mic.
Oh boy, here we
Who
go.
in go-go inspires you?
Who
Like-
inspires me in go-go?
Yes.
I think I take different pieces from different go-go artists.
Yes.
It's not one particular that I've listened to that I appreciate. I think everybody has something to offer, but it goes without saying. I mean, the Rare Essence, the Chuck Browns. I remember as a little girl listening to Chuck Brown. Need some money. Talking about money, money, money.
What would Chuck do? Listen, when I'm in here cutting up, where do we look?
That Chuck.
We need guidance.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, I
somebody
mean-
say some wild mess. Where do we look?
You? Who?
So, who inspired me? I'm going to say Miss Kim.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what's so funny? Because I feel like you are a mix between Miss Kim and Meek Millie.
That
From
is-
Misfits.
that was-
Listen,
Oh,
because
me.
you have the appeal that Kim has, but you are disrespectful with your deliverance like Meek. Meek,
Right.
Meek is going to lean over and
All in your face with it.
Meek the truth. Meek the truth.
Me gonna walk up to the
and
camera and talk to you.
like from the first show that we saw you at the Shark Bar, I've seen your comfort in your performance, and I see which direction it's going in. And I'm excited for your full disrespect.
Thank you.
Where's your finger at? You're not even focused.
I'm excited for your
It's
full
on you.
disrespect.
You ready to mute me? You ready to mute me?
Come on, E.
He about to say something crazy.
Yes.
Go ahead, mute him now so we can get on E.
If it sounds.
Did you mute him? All right, come on, E.
I'm not. I can't be muted already.
Yes, you are. Come on, E. That's right.
So here,
Look, she want to know what you about to say.
What I was getting ready.
I'm interested to know.
If it sounds like it looks, it's gotta be
Pass the mic
phenomenal.
to E. Just say thank you.
That's
Say thank
you
you.
sound like you look.
It's gotta be phenomenal.
Just say
It's gotta
thank
be impeccable.
Come on, E.
And the scenario.
How about that? Yes, sir. Don't mute him for that shit. Turn him back on. That's why.
Listen. He gave the prerequisite. I just already directed traffic. Like it's called preventative maintenance.
Hey.
Like I wasn't even playing with it. Oh, let him see it. Let's go, E.
Since I'm the old head, like
The
that, I like
old
to call me, play with a lot of people in obsession. So it have to be a lot of people.
You
Like
play with a lot of people in obsession, but outside of obsession.
No.
Give your go-go history. Let's go.
My whole history is all obsession.
Okay.
Started at 85.
Okay.
And one of the people that definitely influenced me was Pops, Chuck Brown.
Oh, man.
I remember, I told Dee this story. It was about 86, 87.
You right, Doug.
And we were about 15, 16 years old. And we thought we did something. It was the first time Obsession played in front of like a couple.
Did y'all have on Coca-Cola jeans?
All that.
AJs.
All that. Coca-Cola with
Some two-tone jumps.
What kind of shoes?
Tims.
What kind of shoes did you have on?
Oh, shoot.
Super Tims?
Some soccer knees.
Did you have what
Spot
kind of
bills.
socks?
Ain't no damn zips.
He said
So what did Chuck do, man? What did Chuck
You had
do?
him some. He had him some whatchamacallits.
No, I had some Nike. I always had Nike.
Oh, okay.
The Forrest Gump joints.
So anyway,
Go ahead, finish. Finish what you was
so anyway, we finished the show at 16 years old. We thought we were doing something.
Okay.
Because we never really played in front of a huge crowd. Pops was sitting in a chair like that. It was at the Armory, so off stage was officers' quarters, because it was in the Army. And Too Tall Steve and them was shooting pool. So it was the original Soul Searchers. Pops was drinking a glass. He didn't say nothing to nobody, right? And the lead talker, Dante, at the time came to me and said, I think we got him shook. I'm green to this whole situation. I'm like, him? He was like, yeah, look at him. He ain't not doing nothing but drinking. He ain't saying nothing to nobody. So then I migrate over to the horn section. I'm talking to them because that's what I play.
Mm-hmm.
And one by one, each band member go on stage, right? Pops is still sitting there drinking. Didn't move a muscle. Now I'm starting to believe what Dante said. Don't know nobody. He gets up, he walks on stage, he talks to the drummer, talks to the organ player, he goes talk to the keyboard player, sipping a little bit, dude come bring him his guitar, and then next thing you know, 1,000 people start to chant, "Wind me up, Chuck, chant."
Mm-hmm.
He pays them no mind.
At all.
He cracks a joke between the three guys, they laughing and shit, he's still sipping. Then on the one, I don't know how the people in the audience know how to count. They go to the other chant, Chuck baby don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
He stops, he goes to the mic and says, that ain't true.
That ain't true.
I love all of you. And then back on the one, everybody starts to chant back again, wind me up, Chuck.
Right.
Bzz. Right? And they going off. I'm like, God damn, he done kicked our ass. Didn't
In
play
17
a
seconds.
note. Right? And then he goes, right after that, he goes in and says, I want to send a special shout out to Obsession Band and Show. They did their thing, looked over, winked at me, and went to work. So
that was inspired. That shook my whole life.
Right.
The next one, of course, was EU because EU's little brother back then. Because Jerry Parker used to play with EU, my father used to play with EU.
Mm.
So Chuck, EU, and then of course Donnell Floyd for me personally. So, what about you?
Okay, so before we go any further, Stan, flip this around. We just got word, and I don't know if we're going to make it through this full question because I have a serious question for everybody in the room. We just got word that the CDC is recommending gatherings of 50 or less for the next 2 months.
Wow.
So if that is a thing, then we've already, so let's be clear, DC has already shut Go-Go down. The way DC has it set up right now is that you can have tables of 6 or less, and the tables have to be 6 feet away from one another. But there's no standing, there's no bar service. So that means that there's no dance floor. You get what I'm saying? Like it is restaurant style seating with limited capacity. With the CDC making that recommendation, it changes, that's 8 weeks. It changes a lot for Go-Go. There are some musicians that solely gig and do not have a 9 to 5.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some who gig and have a 9 to 5 that may be on suspended work because of the type of work that they do, which changes everything for everyone. My question to everybody in this room is one that's real. With the current state in Go-Go, there are a lot of people that are not going to survive outside of Go-Go. If things go the way that they're going, there are people who do not have leave or their company is not going to pay them leave for the time they are off from work. Because the way it's looking, and I don't want to be a theory chaser, I am a realist. It is looking like a mandatory quarantine is coming for us like it took place in Italy.
Yes, I heard.
And they are saying right now a mandatory
self-quarantine
4-week quarantine, which means a lot of people who gig will not get paid for 4 weeks. Some people who work, if they are not essential personnel, will not be working or not getting paid for 4 weeks as well. You get what I'm saying? Which means mortgages, car notes, electric bills,
food,
life, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't have house phones anymore. They only have cell phones. If you're not working, how can you pay your cell phone bill?
That's right.
And then if you get a month behind, by the time it's time to catch up, you are almost 3 months behind if you want to get technical, because you're a month behind. You get back to work. You got to go through that down period before you're getting paid again. And by the time you're getting paid again, it's time for your bills to be due again. Now we are 2 months behind. So by the time you take care of this 1 month, after you survive in those first couple of weeks, you need food, you need groceries.
Kids are home consuming because they're not at school.
Listen, even if your kids are not a factor, you have rent. They have not suspended rent.
Nope.
You have Pepco. They've not suspended Pepco. You have gas.
Water.
It may be time for your water bill to be due.
Car insurance.
We can do without TV, but you need your cell phone to keep connected with the world. Like, there are a lot of moving pieces that are now affected by this whole situation. If you are gigging and you do not have a plan B, I am praying for you right now.
Most of you get put out because you can't work because they don't close down your job and you're not getting paid. Now you're getting evicted because your rent ain't paid. Oh.
So, see you guys later.
Thank you for coming in, Monty.
Be careful.
But
be safe.
Be safe, love. But
what?
The other. Oh, come on, Chico. The other thing is, I need y'all to be mindful. And I had a dream that I was saying this, and it is abso-fucking-lutely scary to me. With the inevitable declaration of martial law, if you are an African American, if you are an African American male, please be mindful and abide by any rules that they set. If you need identification, please have it on your person. Martial law is open season on us. And in all honesty, this whole strain of the virus was for population control. And it wasn't just for Asia. Please do not feel the need to buck back at this system. Do not feel the need to go above and beyond and be extra. Do not feel the need to move when you don't need to move. Get wherever it is that you need to be safe and complacent and make the best of your situation. I implore you. Because you will turn up missing and your body will be gone and they will blame it on the coronavirus. I'm not going to say anything else because I know me stating this just made me a target. But I am a mother. I have a young black male. That's the only thing that God blessed me with outside of my life every day. I pray for him every time he walks out of the door. I don't care if he's just going to take the trash out. I am begging you to please be respectful of the mandates that are set in place. And please do not go above and beyond to put a bigger target on the back of your head than the one that is there right now. This is getting serious, guys. Check on the elderly. Check on the shut-in. Check on your family members that y'all have given up on. Like, this is a real moment for everyone. I'm overly emotional right now and I'm holding back tears because anytime they start putting these provisions in place to protect others, you know that they are not in place to protect us. And there are plenty of people that won't say it. But this is a PSA for you to CYA. Cover your ass.
I seen something where they said Trump blocked Medicaid from covering anyone with coronavirus.
Okay, let's get bigger than that. Let's get bigger. The GOP shot down the bill that they put in place to cover people who need this sick leave or need this time out of work because they don't have leave. So what happens? Are y'all gonna foreclose on my home while I'm going through a situation where I can't get paid?
And it's out of your control.
And there are, no disrespect, there are portions of the government that are not covering their employees that do not have allotted leave.
And asking people to share.
You better borrow somebody's leave.
They're asking their coworkers to share their leave. It's crazy.
I need y'all to pay attention to what is taking place and do not take this lightly. For us, it's an even bigger situation because we have people who depend on this as their bread and butter. Rent time is quickly approaching. Car note time. Car insurance time. Grocery time. Like, these are all real things. Listen. If these moments right now do not put you in a situation where you prepare a plan, at least B through E, I'm praying for you for not being prepared, because this shit just got super real. Shows that were supposed to take place are no longer existent right now. There are some venues that are so afraid they are not even playing with it. This is serious. For some of y'all, it is too late to get on your plan B through Z. For those of you that have options, I am going to say, get on the phone and make whatever phone calls you need to make, whatever moves you need to make. I need you to put those things in place. We're not in Italy. We're not overseas. They're not offering 2 months with no rent. They're not offering those things to us.
We are not in Canada.
I need y'all to know that this is a different type of design. And I am disrespectfully saying it is meant to put people in dire need.
I see a report here where it says the CDC recommendation does not apply to day-to-day operations of organizations such as schools, institutes for higher learning, or businesses. So what does this?
But they done closed the schools.
Schools are closed.
Nightlife, yeah.
Schools are closed.
I know schools are closed.
Nightlife is a different situation. Right. Nightlife is not a necessity for the city. Nightlife is an amenity that is added to tourists and residents of the area. So, in all honesty, if you put a restaurant in a situation where they have to choose between doing this and that, they're going to take that for sure lunchtime rush money over running a risk on something that they don't even know if it's going to work out or be. You get what I'm saying? And it's bigger for me because with the CDC saying that, y'all know what's next. Mandatory quarantine is the next thing they're going to recommend. And then with mandatory quarantine, let's have a real black and white conversation very quickly.
Your food.
Martial law. Think about it. The prisons will be the last place to get food. But that's a totally different situation because the prisoners outnumber who? The guards. Which means we can start killing them and say that they posed a threat. You get what I'm saying? In poor neighborhoods, the homeless. They already have the nursing homes. You can't go into a nursing home right now.
Right, because they're jeopardized. And I also read that the city of Jersey, is quarantined. They can only go out to get medication and or food.
And I was, as I scrolled through Facebook today, I saw a post that was reported that stated that someone was near Bowling Air Force Base and that the National Guard told them that they could not be out there that time of night and redirected them in a different direction. And martial law hasn't been declared yet. So why is their presence so heavy already? That's preparation. If y'all pay attention, a lot of these grocery stores whose shelves are bare are still what? Bare. Why?
Mommy.
Exactly. I need to call her right now. But I need y'all to pay attention to what's going on around us. Like as a community all together. Whatever we need to start doing right now to band together, it may be 20 steps too late, but the beginning is nothing less than somebody making the effort and putting it together. Like a lot of the day-to-day movements that we are making right now are not going to be a thing real soon. A lot of people are not going to survive this, and not just people, but businesses. This is how the bottom fell out of the economy in Britain. Remember, you could write a check in the morning for $10,000. You take it to the bank by 12 in the afternoon, and that paper. I need y'all to pay very close attention. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go night night. Oh no. Obsession. Run through your up and coming shows real quick.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, we supposed to be
Allegedly.
27th at
I'm sorry.
27th at 966. First Fridays of the month at
Shark
Bar. And we do last Saturdays of the month at Nipsey's. We got an album coming out. We're going to be working on some original songs also. And we have a song that's going to be featured in an upcoming movie.
I know. I saw. He shared it in them damn fans. If you're not a member of that group, shame on you.
Shame on you.
We have a great
movie.
movie.
It's called Really Love.
Really Love.
With Michael Ealy, Tasha from Power,
and Kofi from Queen Sugar.
Kofi from Queen
So we got
Sugar,
two
and Matt
DC
Wiles.
natives and a DC native song. That's sexy.
T.O.B. is on and made the cut as well. I don't even know if they know about it.
That's even sexier.
So
shout out to the city for all that greatness.
Absolutely.
All right.
That's dope.
All right, ladies and gents. I would go through up and coming events, but I can't call ours right now. We're supposed to be hosting. We're supposed to be hosting on the 28th with DJ Scooter on the Ficky ones and twos at Hangers Club with Raw Potential, MAB 2.0, Crank Cartel, and Slade Rhythm, all under one roof. But we are not going to speak too soon on the date for that event, but we just know the card. And then after that, April 4th, you'll be in. She's supposed to be in Hagerstown with the one band and Checkmate. I am supposed to be at the Hard Rock Cafe for the Road to Miami kickoff, the round one for the competition for Miami Takeover 2020. Shout out to Wally K and DC Royalties and that sexy logo, FFTS, and that sexy Mitchcraft symbol. The first round is Lit Band, Chalice, and Major League. The show will definitely be closed by Black Passion, who will be going back to Miami for, I believe, the 6th year of the takeover. Shout out to Wally K for the opportunity. But ladies and gents, it comes to the point of the show. We have to say God bless and
good night.
Good night.
We don't want to say bye though.
And goodbye to Tally and his coat that sounds like a whole trash bag.
I can't stand the rain.
Popped up on my phone today when dude was doing that his girl thing.
I'm never coming back.
Oh,
He lying.
whatever, light skin.
He lying.
Listen, thank you to Obsession for gracing us with their amazing presence and their even more unapologetically disrespectful crank.
y'all added that disrespectful. Take credit for it. Y'all added that.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. If you don't get it in your life, put it in your workout tracks. Put it in your I'm mad at my baby mama, I need to go for a ride tracks. Put it in your I am on the on my way to work Monday morning and I need some size me tracks. Put it on everything like that.
Put
Frank's
it on
Red
your
Hot sauce.
Summertime is coming. I need to get that.
Wind the windows down and pull up to the cookout. Crank like the little kids want to shake it for some candy. Get them some obsessions. Get them obsessed. Get them obsessed. And thank you to them damn fans.
Free Whitey.
Free Whitey.
Free him.
Free Whitey.
Let him out.
Thank you to Stan for being the best tech man in the land. And shout out to Abstract Excellence.
Abstract Excellence.
For always being around and being so supportive and being in the building. We are out.
Lord.
Racism good on y'all.
Mine not on you.